Hello everybody, hello ladies and gentlemen, hello fellow simmers, and anyone else who's out there who's managed to find this video. You will not believe how long I've been wanting to play this game, and well, I've been playing it, but you know how long I've been wanting to play this game and actually try to record it. It feels like it's been forever. I've been saying to myself, I'm gonna do this, and I guess I finally got a chance. This is a completely fresh save. There's only two things I've already done, which I'm going to quickly go through now. As you can probably see, if anyone who plays The Sims 2 regularly, you can tell I've got a sky. Usually with The Sims you just see this blue, but obviously I've got a bit of a sky in the background and water features and stuff. And obviously that's for in-game play purposes, because when we play the game, when we play in these families, we're going to be able to see the background in the sky, which is going to hopefully be nice. Anyway, what I plan to do. That's what I plan to do. I'm going to be going through a lot of my gameplay rules because, well, I don't think it's not normal, but a lot of people when I play The Sims don't think it's normal. When I tell like my brother and my friends and family, they just say, oh, just enjoy the game, and this is how I enjoy the game though. But I'm going to go quite into detail, and I have a load of gameplay rules that I'll go through as we go along. Old Town doesn't come with The Sims 2, it's a downloadable town. Old Town is The Sims 1's, or The Sims 1's neighbourhood, which I've now got into Sims 2. And I'm going to be going through all these families and playing them, as you do in The Sims. And I play rotationally, so I'm not just going to pick one family and stick with him. I'm going to be playing the whole town here. And also, just in case anyone is wondering, is like, how do you do this sky? And I'm going to quickly show you now. So you're going to click these effects here. So you need to be in the neighbourhood view, and obviously I've got the sunset view. You click on, like, so obviously if I click the desert now, as you can see, I would have a desert surrounding. And the way to do this is if you zoom in and you see the box now, and you see that it's got an arrow pointing, so it's red. So obviously what you've got to do is you've literally got to follow that arrow all the way to the end. Obviously, as you can see, I've already got two boxes over here for my skies, and literally all you've got to do is literally then place it and click it there. So literally follow the arrow, and you'll be able to place them. But obviously again, these are mods, so if you don't have mods you will need to get the mods in order to be able to place them, of course. And also something else I want to go through, because like I said, as I said, this is a completely fresh save. I haven't done anything bar the sky and clouds. Those are the only two things I've done. I haven't touched anything else, because I'm going to play the whole game with you guys. You're going to literally see everything I do, at least if you want to. You know, at least that's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to do, if I create another character, you're going to watch me do it. If I'm renovating a house, you're going to watch me do it. You're literally going to watch every minute of every second of this gameplay. So I'm just having a little drink of water. So I'm just having a little drink of water. So I'm just having a little drink of water. But yeah, something else I want to quickly just go through before we get into the gameplay is there's a few families here that, you know, I don't really want, I feel. So like I said, as this is a fresh save, I'm just going to clean up the neighbourhood slightly and change a few things around. But yeah, these, I don't know this family. It's basically, if you read it down here, it's basically, it was once a downloadable family in The Sims Echo. But I'm not going to really bother with them, I feel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them out. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I've just done that completely wrong already. Oh, I'm messing up already. No, but yeah, hurry up. Right, oh, I want to place that back down again. Place. I'm not going to be able to do it now, am I? Because doesn't the game need to be played first in order for me to move the family out? Oh, that's annoying. Move family. To move this family out, please visit the lot first. Yes, I need to visit the lot first. This is so annoying. But okay, let's quickly just go in the lot, and actually this gives me a chance to show you the sky in the background. Anyway, yeah, whilst this is loading, I guess, you know, let me introduce myself, you know. I guess, you know, as you can tell, I'm from England, I'm from the UK. I'm technically a southerner, but I do actually live up here in the northeast of England, near Newcastle. But I'm originally from Buckinghamshire. So, any of the northeast people watching? or any southern people, actually just anyone in general watching, you know, whoop whoop. Right, so let's see if this is working quickly. No, see, this is a blue sky. We don't want to see a blue sky, we want to see the background. Let's go to settings. Okay, right, let's see what's going on here then. So it's in the gameplay settings. So in order for the sky to work, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone is wondering, what you want is literally how I've got the settings here. This is how you're going to want the settings. You're going to want everything on extra large, no clickable. But the only thing that you want to change is, obviously, I've got my fade distance on extra large. You don't want extra large. Turn it off. And once I turn it off, look at the sky. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Now we've got clouds and everything in the sky. Right, so yes, now we want to apply that. Yes, so let's quickly, no, not buy mode, let's quickly go into live mode and play, and then just quickly click on one of them to go here. Go, right, there we go, and then now we'll go back straight back to the neighbourhood. Do we want to save? I guess so. It didn't really do much. But just so it registers, so now we would be able to move them out. But yeah, no, I will admit now. So obviously, I know I'm about 7 minutes in now, and we haven't really seen anything. I've just been rambling and showing you. But this is what you're going to expect from me. I mean, you probably every now and then will get an episode which will probably be half an hour long, with hardly any gameplay live mode things at all. Obviously, I'll try my best not to. But, you know, enough of that, as I say, and more of me talking. Right, what I wanted to do in the first place is, because I want you guys to have a choice as well, because I have a feeling I'm not going to really do much for this family at all. So I'm going to move the family out of the bin. And I'm going to move them in here, just going to move them into the family bin. So I'm not going to play as them yet, but if you guys want me to play as them, let me know and I'll move them back in. But I'm not going to move them into this house, because this house is just terrible. It really is. It bugs me, because again, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, I guess you could say, but this house is just not livable in my opinion. I'll show you around the house quickly, but I don't even think it's got a kitchen in this house. It's got no fridge, no oven, and it's an odd house. It's very oddly designed. It's obviously a Sims 1's house, and it's been exactly emulated as a Sims 1 house. But again, look here, if you like. Look, there's no door, it's just like an open hole in the wall. Very odd indeed. Right, so anyway, I'll show you the house quickly, just because, like I said, this is why I don't want to really play as this family, because it's just so strange. Oh, obviously, all their furniture's gone now because they're gone, but it's just a strange house. I don't like it. I do not like it, so I'm not going to play as this house or this family. Well, I might play as the family, as I said, if you want me to. But I'll move them into a much better house if we do decide we're going to play with them. But I just feel like there's no reason, because they just appear in the Sims 1. I don't feel like I'm going to have any purpose to my story that I want to tell. So what I'm going to quickly do now then is, obviously, like I said, because I want to try and make a bit more room here. So I'm just going to get rid of this house, bulldozer the house. There we go, now we've got that room there, which is going to be lovely for us to build more houses ourselves. Come on, hurry up. And I'm going to do the same with this house here, because this house, in my opinion as well, is, I wouldn't say it's as bad as the other one, it's just, I personally don't like it, so I'm going to bulldozer that one as well. Again, if you're familiar with the Sims 1, you would be familiar with that house. It's in the Sims 1 as well. Come on. There we are. Now this house, I do like this house. It needs a bit of work. I don't like it fully. 45 simoleons as well. I mean, let's have a look quickly. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be doing any building yet, but you know, as I said, I want to try and get a little bit of gameplay footage for you guys, you know, as quickly as possible. And obviously, like I said, we'll mess around with the town a little later, and you guys can do that as well. But obviously, well, I guess in some way you're watching me do it now. But you know, we'll go more into detail hopefully a little later on, and we'll like renovate some of these properties through the years as well. You know, through the decades. You know, so each generation, if people move out, we need to, you know, renovate it for the new family or whatever else. But no, this house is okay. It just, in my opinion, it feels unfinished because I don't understand the wall. And this is exactly the way the wall actually is in the Sim 1 as well. So it's not an actual creation that, you know, faulty. But just in my opinion, why is it just at the front? Surely the wall should go all the way around the house, right? Why it's just blocking the front bit is beyond me. But yeah, hey ho. You know, whoever created it in the Sims 1 needs shooting. But no, it's not a bad house. I mean, it's like I said, it's like when you go upstairs, it's just one big room again, which I don't understand because I feel like you could just make a lot more better use of the space. The downstairs isn't too bad, and again, it's got a big, obviously, garden. Obviously, you could extend the house a little bit more as well. So I think we'll keep the property. And when a family's ready to move into it, we could work with this house. It's a good solid base for a house, and we can definitely do something. I mean, I don't know, should we at the moment for now, just to make me feel better, just finish off the wall at least? Yeah, why not? Actually, then that's going to make the house cost more money, isn't it? Or should we? No, actually no, we'll build the wall. Well, yeah, we'll build the wall around the whole house, so just because that make me feel a lot better, just because I feel the wall is so incomplete. God knows how much this is going to make the property raise by though. What's my verse there? I'm about to say, well, I'm going to have to move that tree, aren't I? Is that tree going to be in the way? I don't think it will actually, but we'll still move it anyway, nevertheless. Oh, is that tree? Yeah, that tree's going to be in the way as well. Let's move these trees, just so we've got a bit more room. See, these trees annoy me as well, just because they're going through the walls. I think we'll keep them. We'll just move them in a bit more. I mean, can that be moved in without affecting anything? Yeah. Let's move that one forward a bit. There you go. Right. Is that all? Are they all in line? Yes. Should have looked at these trees before starting the wall, really, shouldn't I? Guess the trees again give the people who live here a little bit more privacy. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to get rid of that one actually. I think that's a bit better. Actually, well, I'm going to spread that one out a bit as well, just make it look a bit better again. I think that looks okay, doesn't it? I mean, that's not affecting anything. Right, and let's move these ones forward a bit. Right, and let's finish this off. Yeah, I think that will do for now. I'm not a fan of the grass being a different colour here though as well. Let me have a quick look. Break that part of the wall down as well. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get rid of it. Sorry, I like to just delete every individual square. I don't know why, don't ask me why. And then I'll extend this. I think I'm gonna do that, and then actually no, I think shall I just go all the way with it? I'll leave it like that for now. See, again, this isn't a proper full renovation. It's just, to me, it makes it feel just a little bit more complete. Let's save that. So it'll remain like that. But, you know, I hope you guys enjoy these videos anyway, and you don't think I'm, you know, well, I hope you don't find them boring. I hope you know there'll be a few people out there who will find these interesting. Like I said, I feel like, well, I don't personally feel like I've got a unique way of playing it. In my opinion, I play it the right way. Everyone else plays it wrong. But no, I get involved too much with my Sims. I think, you know, in some ways I care about them too much. You know, I learned to love them really, as if they were my own really. That's what I mean. It may sound sad to other people, but even like when they accomplish things, I feel like I've accomplished things, and it, you know, makes me feel proud. Oh my God, that's raised the property by 66,000. So wasn't it 45,000 when we first started? And building the whole wall round the whole house now has made it raised by, if it was 44, that's 21,000. We've raised that property by just by the wall. Wow, oh God. I mean, it's a nice house though, so you know it should be. You know, like I said, obviously, if anyone ever played The Sims 1, this is the daddy house. Oh, actually, it's not that far off that price. And heck, to be fair, we could make this the daddy house instead of that one. It's actually a bigger lot as well, isn't it? Yeah, so yeah, this lot is actually a lot bigger than this lot. That's it. Anyway, let's carry on. Something else I want to get your people's views on is these houses along here as well. So these are part of The Sims 1. Well, actually, everything on this town is part of The Sims 1. But again, these are downloadable houses again, except for this one, I believe. I believe this one just came with another neighbourhood within The Sims. But I don't feel like I'm going to play these families again. So I feel like, again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move them out. And if you want me to, I guess, you know, we can figure it out. But it's the houses again. It's, you know, the houses seem to bother me. They're not great houses. I just feel like they're designed a little bit wrong. So if anything, I'll move them into different houses. I mean, this is okay, but it just looks strange. It's very, well, now again, let's have a quick look at it. I mean, I guess some people would like it. It's just very, at least if it's the house I'm thinking of it, it's very 90s. Which obviously, The Sims 1 obviously came out in, what, 2000, so just after the 90s, of course. So obviously, of course, it's going to have a bit of a 90s feel to it. Because that was the, you know, range, obviously, back in those days. That was the popularity. But obviously, that's what I mean. You look at this house now, and it's just so old-fashioned, and it annoys the hell out of me. I mean, I don't understand all these bushes either. I mean, like, they're just randomly planted everywhere, and it just that bothers me. Obviously, again, I know I can change that, but just look how weird this looks. And look at the carpet, and it looks horrendous. It looks horrendous. I'm sorry, I can't deal with that. Just horrendous. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to be episode 1. I feel like, I mean, maybe this should just be like the intro video. You know, just whilst I ramble on and just explain. You know, like I said, I've got a lot of gameplay rules as well, but I'll go through, you know, but I don't think there's any reason to go through them now. Where's that family gone? Oh yeah, there they are. Right, and the Snooty Batooty. Again, I'm just going to move them. I'm going to move them out. I don't know if I want to keep the house though, because the house, I don't think this house is bad. I mean, we could work with this house again. I mean, let's quickly move the family out and then get the bulldozer back out. Bulldozer. I'm going to bulldozer that lot because I just can't. What a waste of a house, in my opinion. What a waste of space. I feel like I could build something better than that, and that's what this episode's all about. I feel I'm just trying to get the neighbourhood ready before we start playing some of these families, and obviously create a bit more room for myself to build on as well, or for us to build on this. But yeah, do I want to keep this house? I mean, I could move it over here, can I? I mean, it would look quite nice, I think, but let's have a quick look at it. Sorry if I've bored you already and this is just taking too long, but like I said, hopefully, yeah. I like to think some people out there would be enjoying this. you know, I've been playing Sims, obviously. That's what I will admit. Well, I'm 25, but I will admit I'm soon to turn 26 years old. I know, I'm getting old. I'm getting very old. But no, I've been playing Sims since the beginning, basically. I didn't play Sims 1 on the PC, I will admit, because my mum and dad, you know, weren't great with computers and PCs and laptops and internet back in our day, and obviously we didn't get a PC till much later on in our house. And I played Sims 1 though, but I played it on the PS2, of course. Played, you know, the Get a Life and loved the hell out of that. But yeah, no. And then Sims 2 as well. I didn't get that on PC, but you know, again, I played them. Like, I remember going around friends' houses and they had them and stuff, and I loved the hell out of them. But I don't think you know, well, like I said, I've always been into the Sims ever since it did came out, but I didn't really ever get a chance to really play it properly on PC until Sims 3 came out, because I went out and got my own laptop and bought Sims 3 myself. But this house isn't actually bad, is it? I mean, again, I could work with this house. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. I don't understand that bit. I think we'll keep the house, won't we? Maybe we should keep the family in there as well. If you guys want, obviously, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Obviously, I want to just play the traditional families for the first few parts anyway, like, you know, the newbies and the goths, you know, the pleasants, of course, you know, the families we all know. But, you know, I'm really contemplating on moving that house over here, because that's 2.5 Sims Lane. Sims Lane is over here. It's the number 3 Sims Lane, so that house could technically be over here, couldn't it? Now, now this house as well. So this is actually, if anyone again played The Sims, this is actually the White House that they created in The Sims 1. And obviously, again, in the different neighbourhoods, this house actually can replace this house. And that's the other thing I want. So obviously, when people first played The Sims, you know, it was always, you know, the end goal of The Sims, even though it didn't really have an end goal, was to try and own this house. Do we replace this house with the White House and have the White House up here and get the, you know, the president up here, prime minister, you know, whatever you want to call them? Or do we just, do we just keep the house and keep this house, and I don't know, maybe we could move that on, maybe we could get them together, or again just move that house somewhere over here. But again, the family, so the agent family, so as you can see, these guys not unless, I guess I could change their names, but it's just like there's three male Sims and 3 female Sims. And obviously one's a CIA agent, ISN agent, ATF agent, NSA agent, intern agent, and an FBI agent. So I mean, that's their names. And that's just, again, for me, obviously so unrealistic. So unrealistic. So I feel like I am just going to move this family out. And I think I will delete this family, because I don't want these people walking around. Not unless, like I said again, you guys want me to keep them. I guess I will, but I feel like I will change their names. Yeah, I'll change their names, and I won't get them all to live together. Maybe I'll get them to come with quite a bit of money as well, don't they? God. But yeah, again, if you could, like I said, they were a downloadable family for The Sims 1. So yeah. Right. So yeah, I'll keep these 2 houses for now empty, because again, these are quite nice houses, we could work with them. And this is number 1 Sims Lane, isn't it? Yeah, so again, see, that was number 2 Sims Lane, this was that's number 2 Sims Lane. What number is this one? Oh, that's number 2 Sims Lane. So that house could also replace this house then as well. I'm guessing that was once part of a, you know, replace as well. So yeah, this is number 1, so this is number 3, isn't it? So, and this is the Jones, and I like the Jones family. Again, this was another downloadable family. But again, they're more realistic, so you've got Edwards and Barbara, you know, it's just a nice normal family. And I do feel like what I am going to do with these is I am going to just move them over here. Because I definitely feel like they could become, you know, part of the story. I don't really know them, I don't think they, you know, appear in any other Sims but this game, but I'm pretty sure I will play them and get along with them. But obviously at the moment I just want to stick to the iconic families, so we will neglect them for the time being. And I think that's it basically, because I mean, these houses, again, everything down here I can work with again, and obviously everything over here I can work with again. I think the only thing is this family here, the Hicks. Again, these came with the Sims 1. Oh, I forgot the name. The Sims 1 Unleashed. So that's cool. How could I forget that? So yeah, these come with the Sims 1 Unleashed, and you know, so they should have 3 dogs. Obviously, as you can see at the moment, they don't. I still have yet, you know, I still have yet to create them. So I will be joining them to the family, obviously. But well, I'll quickly show you without playing them quickly. But it's that they live in a trailer park. And the only thing, like I said, obviously, again, it's okay, the house, because obviously it's, you know, where they're from. Obviously, if you get out, well, we'll go through their bio and stuff later, but they are a very poor family. But I just feel like, should I move them actually into the trailer park and get them to rent it instead of actually, like, obviously, like, owning this part of the land here? Again, that's another question I have for you guys, so we already paused, which is great. But yeah, now as you can see, it's just it literally is just a garden. And look how tiny this bedroom is as well. That's what I mean, it's literally tiny. They've got like 1 table and chairs. For some reason the oven's out here, which I don't know why. And again, that's not a build or design fault. That's actually a Sims 1 thing. The oven was outside. In my opinion, it should be inside, but heck, you know. I'm sure again we can fix this, but it's just, like I said, I just feel like, again, should we move them on? You know, get rid of that house, because we could do a lot better. Well, obviously they can't do better, because again, you know, I'll still keep them poor. But I'll quickly show you what I mean. I'll quickly show you. Because obviously I've got, this is Sims 2, obviously, Ultimate Collection, so I've got the apartment life as well. And I do feel like, should we move them into like a little flat? Or obviously, where is it? Where is it? It'll be a specialty lot, won't it? A specialty lot, so there we go. Yeah, so Main Street Mobile Homes, obviously I'll change the name so it's not Main Street Mobile Homes, but I feel like, should we just get like a whole bunch of mobile homes down here and they can move into one of those? Or do we, again, just put these down, but they can just keep that one and own that part? I don't know. That's another question. I'll let you guys decide, but yeah, that's I'm just not sure. I'm just not 100% sure I like it. And this is obviously Gunther Goff here, and yeah, you know, his wife. So that's basically Mortimer's mum and dad. And these are some, you know, grocery shops and apartments. You know, I'm sure we'll come to visit as well. The Burbs live over here, the Charmins, and the crazy cat lady, which again I still don't have a cat yet. And obviously the most iconic part, obviously, because when you play Sims 1 for the first time, and before you get any expansion packs, you've literally just got these, I think it's these 5 houses. So you've got this house here, this house here, this house here, this house here, and obviously you've got this house here, but there was only 2 playable families at the start. It was obviously the newbies and the goths, and in the sim bin, you would have had the roomies, the Michael Bachelor, and you'd have had the Pleasants. And so basically you'd have had 5 houses, is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you would have 5 families, 5 houses. Obviously these people didn't come in until much later, but obviously, like I said, I'm just going to focus on, I am literally, for the first few parts, I'm literally just going to focus on the newbies, the goths, the Pleasants, Michael Bachelor, and the roomies. I'm literally just going to focus on those 5 families for now. And like I said, I'm going to incorporate the Joneses and like I said, all these people will come into the story much later, I feel. And yeah, I think without further ado, we should start playing, shouldn't we? I think, and obviously, you don't have to, but obviously when you play The Sims 1, obviously, the tutorial level is the newbies, basically. They basically teach you how to play the game. So why don't we jump into the newbies first and play their story for a bit and see where life takes them. For now though, I think that's a good, you know, well, yeah, it's been a very long intro, I know. Very long intro, but yeah, hopefully, like I said, I've interested you enough to stay tuned. Hopefully you're going to like what I'm going to do with this place, and we're going to make it grow, hopefully, and move a few things around, I'm sure, and, you know, see where stuff goes. For now, I'll let you guys be, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next part.